Hey everyone, my name is Bree and I am 9 weeks and 5 days pregnant with my second child who is due sometime mid-April. Yeah, I'm a little late on this video, not gonna lie. I usually level up my weeks of pregnancy on the weekend, and with Labor Day weekend and a bunch of company we had over, it just was way too hectic. And then I started working, and tonight is the first night that has felt manageable enough for me to slip away to make this video. So I'm at work right now. I'm a nurse, hence the scrubs. And I thought I'd steal a moment to talk about my 9th week of pregnancy. The 9th week baby is the size of a pecan. They are a little over, they're like 1.25 inches long. They're wiggling and all their major organs are formed and starting to function. So kind of a critical week development-wise for baby. And also, rumor has it, one of the worst weeks for symptoms, which has been consistent with what I've been feeling. Nausea has been pretty significant. Sensitivity to smells rages on. I've puked like 10 times in the past week. I've had one day in particular was really rough, and yeah, it's just been a battle. And I've tried meclizine, I've tried Benadryl. One thing that has helped is just kind of eating around the clock, like making sure I don't let myself get hungry, because as soon as I get hungry, it just spirals down from there. I'm still tender in the boob area. Acne, as you can see, I have a whole bunch here. Obviously, so I'm a nurse, I wear masks most of my day, and that doesn't help, but I'm definitely breaking out more than I have in a long time. And still pretty like emotional and mood swinging, much to my partner's chagrin, I'm sure. So that's been me. It's been a wild ride. I'm kind of getting tired of pregnancy. It's just way too soon to say that. But like I don't love being pregnant is what it comes down to. I love giving birth and I'm so excited for all of that. But I do not love pregnancy. It is not my favorite experience in life. I am hoping that this time, unlike my first pregnancy, that things improve in the second trimester. That didn't happen in my first pregnancy, and I'm terrified of that happening again. So fingers crossed for that glorious, glowy second trimester that everyone raves about. So the past week, besides all those fun symptoms, I met with a midwife, a third midwife. So I think I talked about it in my last video that I had met with 2. Neither of them felt like quite the right fit, but this one feels like a really good fit. The only thing is she is about 45 minutes away from me, and I would go to her office for appointments. So I do have one more consultation scheduled for next week, middle of next week. If I like that person as much as I like the midwife I met last week, I'll probably go with her because she's actually in my same town. If I don't feel, if I feel like this one's the right choice, the 45-minute drive is not an issue. I would do that for the right care, But I'm so excited to start actually planning my home birth and moving forward with it. Everything that this particular midwife, our whole conversation was really good. Everything kind of felt right and safe and supportive and everything I wanted. So that's pretty exciting that I might have a midwife, and I will for sure by the end of next week. Big thing that happened last week is I got my sneak peek results back, and drum roll please, I am, according to sneak peek, there is an error there, there's a margin of error. I am having a boy, so it will be my second son. And let me tell you, I did experience some gender disappointment. And I know that that's silly, and ultimately having a healthy baby is what matters. But I thought, I really think this might be my last pregnancy. Like I said, not a big fan of being pregnant. And now I feel like I'm missing out on having a daughter, and I don't know if that's something that I'm like content with missing out with in my lifetime. Like I live once. I don't know. I'm a little sad about it. But I get more and more curious about this person, this little boy, every single day. I know that every child is born with, their own unique personality, and I'm curious to meet this person, male or female. So, yeah, I'm gonna be a boy mom, like a boy mom, not just one, but two. My son Titus, who is 7, doesn't know yet. We're gonna surprise him tomorrow. He chose all the gender reveal things. They're either too much for me and put too much emphasis on it, or they're and they're all overdone. So I was like, well, how do you want to find out? And he told me he wanted to pop a balloon. So we're gonna do that tomorrow and tell him that way. I'm not sure if we're gonna announce it on social media, personal social media, until we get a gender, a anatomy scan done, just to confirm. But yeah, so I'm having a boy probably, and that has been the last week. Some exciting things coming up. Tomorrow I have my very first ultrasound. I'm super excited and a little nervous. I'm in some due date groups, and people were saying, oh, I'm nervous about my ultrasound tomorrow or today. And I didn't really get it, but now that I'm that close, I get it. What if something isn't right? What if something's wrong? Oh my God, what if I'm having twins, which something I'm so terrified of. I do not want to have multiples, and I don't think I'm going to. They don't run in my family. It's not a thing, but who knows? And I don't want anything to be wrong, and I really just want there to be one baby in there. So that's tomorrow, and we are announcing on social media that we're expecting a baby this weekend as well. This weekend is my anniversary with my partner, and I very foolishly scheduled a dinner cruise. So eating food on a boat does not sound like a good environment for someone who has pretty significant morning sickness, what was I thinking? So send all your anti-nausea vibes to me, because I'm not sure. I don't want to ruin the day by being miserable the whole time. So I'm hoping we have a good day, and that everything kind of feels better for at least that evening. But anyway, I'm really excited about everything tomorrow, and tomorrow also we're just doing I have a few ways we're gonna announce it, and I'll show you guys in the next video how we did it. But we're gonna have pictures taken, just a few pictures taken of our actual family, and then my partner and I play Dungeons and Dragons, so we are making a D&D character sheet out for the baby, and that's kind of gonna be how we do it. Really, really fun. I do have baby buys this week. They're actually just props for the actual photo that I'm gonna take. The first thing I bought actually were these shoes. They're from Trendy Baby Mock Shop on Etsy, and I decided pretty early on, well actually I'd been seeing a lot of mushrooms when I was in the 2-week wait, and they just kept coming up, so I kind of felt like it was a sign. And I have not stopped seeing them since finding out I was pregnant. So we have decided on a mushroomy kind of forest fairy wonderland theme for the nursery. And I found these on Etsy. They're so adorable. So these are going to be in our announcement photo. I love them. Super cute. I think they're generally gender neutral, just in case our results are wrong, but they'll definitely work for this little fella. And then also just a prop is this little teether. I don't know the brand of it. I did get it at TJ Maxx. So it's some kind of I don't know, snooty, swinky brand. But I thought it would look good in a picture with this, and I'll put some dice out, D&D role-playing game dice, and I have a little wooden pregnancy test I'm gonna put together in a photo. I'm super excited to compose that. So those are my buys. I don't really have that much more to talk about, even though I feel like I've talked about a lot. So let me show you my non-existent bump. I'm hoping that in the next month or so I might actually have something that's like obviously a bump. But I will say I feel like my stomach does protrude more generally. It just looks like I'm bloated, you know. It just looks like I ate a big dinner. So let me show you that. Let's see, I guess I'll pull up my scrubs here. Ignore my drawstrings, but like, I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm a little bit pudgier anyway. I'm a little bit something in the belly, more than I had been pre-pregnancy. So I don't know. And I haven't gained weight. I've actually lost weight because I've been nauseous and throwing up. So I know it's not like a weight gain thing. It's just belly, baby bloat. And so we'll see if that changes anytime soon. So next week I get to show you ultrasound stuff and talk about how the announcement went and talk about my son's reaction to finding out he's going to have a little brother. So looking forward to that, and I will see you next week. I will say that the ultrasound might change when my due date is and when I upload videos, so they hopefully aren't on weekends anymore because weekends are really hard. Yeah, anyway, I'm rambling now. So have a good day. See you guys next week.